Now I'll try and roughly reveal this. Still getting the hang of trying to film by myself. Ah, look at that. Hey, welcome, Gadsy here, Buckshot Prospector. I'm out at a spot today that I haven't been to in, I don't know how long it was the last time I was here. Just the thought has been plaguing me about testing this spot. There's a lot of gravel bars here and I don't know if there's going to be any good gold here. I know around this area there is some alright gold. I've got a theory that since we've had floods, there might be some fresh deposits and some fresh exposures across this creek, and going by the looks of it, there definitely is some newly exposed areas and the creek's changed a fair bit. So last time I was here, this whole area was underwater. This bank here has been fully eroded. This here, that's completely freshly exposed. You can see where the reeds originally used to be, just there. And further up there. So we've got a whole bank where it's been completely eroded. I'm really interested to see what the gold looks like around here because that ground there has not been touched in God knows how long. I'm also going to test across the gravel bars to see if there's a pay streak in amongst the whole gravel bar. If I locate any decent spec count, I'll go upwards and I'll go downwards just to see if I can actually get something really good. So let's get to it. Yeah! So I dug across the gravel bar with test digs about maybe 2 foot apart. First hole didn't have anything, but the second hole had about 4 to 5 specks in it, and it was kind of flood gold, but the rest of it, not really. I had 1 or 2 closer to the creek, but not that much. So what I'm going to do now is test above it and below it to see if there's a pay streak running along here. I might be at the end of it, I might be at the start of it, who knows. So after doing some tests, it seems like it's not really the best deposit on the surface. So what I'm going to do now is I've dug down to about half a foot just to see if there's a better deposit down. If there isn't, well, I'll just go somewhere else and just keep on testing around. It's not looking too good at the moment, so we've got 2 little specks just there. I don't think that's going to really be too good for us, so I'm going to maybe go a bit upstream. I might actually do a bit of testing around first, and then if I find anything that's showing a decent amount of colour, I'll turn the camera back on. But yeah, this is what it's about. Just test, try and find the right spot, and then hit it hard. Just to give you an idea how high the flood was that came through here, that's flood debris. That's about 1.5 meters above what the creek normally is. It's amazing how much has changed here. I've just gone and had a look upstream and wow. Here's a little bit of what's upstream. I'll show you exactly how much this has changed. Originally, this gravel bar used to go across the creek, just here. And you can see on the banks there, it's eroded, probably a good 2 foot down. And it comes along and there's all this freshly exposed bedrock. I didn't even know there was bedrock here. I'm really excited about this. I hope that there's some stuff in amongst the crevices, and yeah, we'll check it out. So here's a better pan, a few more flakes. It's still a bit inconsistent, but I did get some buckshot. Pew pew! Oh, it's getting spicy out here. Bit sweaty. Ooh. So I've cleaned off most of that bedrock. I was getting sort of okay pans. Maybe 10 specks was probably the best sort of pans I was getting. So I've decided to give up on that spot. I'm just going to go upstream. Today's just more about exploring, just getting out into nature. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? I love the Australian bush, it's so great. Yeah, so go upstream, keep on digging around. I might get lucky, I might not, but we're out here having fun, okay? I've just been doing a few test pans along this outer edge here. I got about five or so bits of flood gold. I got more here, and then I tested up here. And yeah, one shovel, look at all that fine flood gold. So I'm going to get the bigger pan onto this and see how good this pay streak might be. I knew it would be here somewhere. So I think I found it now, so it might be better to high bank this, but I'll do a bit of panning. I'm really actually just trying to find deposits. Might take some guy that I know out to this spot, maybe. He's got a high banker. Oh, we love high banking. So yeah, we'll just keep going at it. Look at all that flood gold. This would really add up quickly if I had a high banker. That's 2 shovels worth. I'll show you the material that I'm digging at. It's just really just sandy material. Here, further up, we've got a bit of grey sort of sandy clay coming through, if you can see that. I don't know if it's in that grey stuff or if it's actually just in the gravels. I'm gonna test to see if I can get a higher spec count. Same as what I did before, I'll go above and below the places that I'm digging, and I might dig across as well. I finished testing this area. It seems as though there's a good pay streak about 1 metre wide from the edge of my classifier there to probably where my pan is, and it goes up to about that point there. It comes down all the way down here, and to about here I was still getting about 20 specks a pan, and I'm averaging in the rich part about 200 specks of flood gold, so that's alright. It can add up. It would be better if I had a high banker here. I'm going to dig around here a bit more. I did see some clay sticking out of the bank up there, and I know with this creek, if there's clay, the gold can be wicked on top of the clay, so I'll just keep on digging around. Hopefully we might have a wicked day today. We'll just wait and see. Alright, plans have changed. So I went and tested this clay pan further up, and yeah, I'm going there because ooh yeah. Yeah, look at that. 2 little pickers and some buckshot, and you know what you should do is follow the buckshot, subscribe and do all that. So I'm going to go up there. I think these guys are going to dig it, and yeah, if I'm getting gold like that and that's just one shovel, oh. Here's the spot. Now if you can see this, that's kind of like a weird sort of sandy clay. It's got gravels on top of it, but it's got gravels all the way through it too, see? It can be broken up. I've done a pan from here, really good pot of gold. That's where I got the pickers from. And I've scraped off some of it along here, and I'm still getting really good pans. So as it goes out into the creek here, it's still underneath all this gravel, so who knows what the deposits are like here too. If this is stopping any gold, it's going to be stopping it there too. It's also going all the way down along here. So there's a bit there. I was expecting a lot more from the previous pans that I got. I'll just keep on digging around. I know there's going to be something good here. It's just trying to find where the drop-off points are, where the water slowed down a bit, especially when it's been in high flood as well. This is really different from this creek. That I haven't really seen much of this around on this creek before, so yeah. I've got a lot of hopes for it. I've been looking around this whole area. I thought that clay would have a fair bit on it, but I'm getting maybe 10-15 specks a pan, and it's kind of flood gold. There's not many pickers in there. I thought there would be heaps of pickers, but there wasn't, sadly. So I thought, well, I'll test up around here because there's that clay on the edge of this, all along there. And there's gold on it, but maybe 5 or so specks a pan. But I decided, well, if it's eroded off here, it's going to erode off into the centre of the creek. So I've tested along here, and yeah, I've done a pan. Have a look at this. There's heaps more ironstone in this too, which is good. Because so far I haven't really been getting any ironstone at all. So this is from 2 shovels. It had a lot of big rocks in it. They're bigger bits too, so that's a good sign. I think this is going to be the last pan for today. I'll do this and I won't be able to stop the bottle. Hopefully it's going alright. I know I've got some buckshot, that's the main thing. So that's the last pan for today. It's alright still. I've left what there is still in the creek. I'm not going to get all the gold. But I'm really surprised by how much deposits there are around here. Like, there's flood gold, there's bigger bits, and I found a couple of little pickers. So yeah, definitely coming back here. I might come back with the river sluice, or maybe get my friend Cruz to come along and we'll do a high banking session, maybe on one of his videos. So yeah, have a look at the snuffer bottle and then I'll take it home and give it up. Now I'll try and roughly reveal this. Still getting the hang of trying to film by myself. Ah, look at that. That's a good show. And look at the buckshot. Oh yeah. I'm going to have a cartridge soon enough. That's an alright day. Maybe 0.2, maybe 0.3. We'll wait and see. Look at that. So that's pretty good for today. I'm really happy about the buckshot too. I will probably be able to get a potato cake with that. Not a potato scallop. And yeah, some people might not agree with that, but they're potato cakes. I'm going to get this home, dry it up, and I'll see you back there at my house. I'm forgetting the camera. I don't know why. This is what I got for the day. I'm pretty happy with what I got there. There's a couple of interesting little bits, 2 little pickers and a little brownie sort of stained bit of gold. Plus I got some buckshot and a little bit of lead. I lost one of my bits of buckshot, so I'm really sad about that. So now I'll do the weigh up. I am going to guess 5 million pounds of gold. .37. Wow. That's more than what I was expecting. Yeah, that's a good day. Wow. I was not expecting to get that much gold. I thought maybe 0.2, but I guess those 2 little pickers actually added up a little bit. Yeah, so good day out. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd also just like to say thank you to everyone that subscribed to my channel in such a short time, and thanks so much for the views. I'm completely blown away by how many people enjoy what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and do more videos in the future and take you along for the journey. Until next time, please be awesome and peace. Here's a handy tip. If you want to keep your drinks cool, put them in the creek like this. They won't float away and they'll be nice and fresh when you want to have a drink.